Did you make that yourself?
No, but it's my baby.
Aww. Hello, I'm JR. I'm with.
Rachel. Pool.
Arsenal pool.
And I want to ask you, who you dress as today for the people who don't know nowadays?
Deadpool.
Deadpool with all the weapons.
What do you choose to dress as Deadpool?
Well, mostly because we came here, last year or so, and there was a whole group of Deadpools just sitting around doing stupid stuff, and it kind of gave us inspiration to come do this as Deadpool.
I remember those guys because I actually interviewed those guys. It was the longest and most hectic one that we ever did, and oh my god, it took a long time to finish. But it was fun. It was very fun. I miss you guys if you're watching this. Whoever or wherever you are. They never took off their masks, so I don't know. Why is Deadpool same thing?
It's the same. It's an easy costume, and you can add so many fun accessories to it.
Oh, little skull grenade pool. That's a fun. Did you make that yourself?
No, but it's my baby.
Aw, it's cute. All right, so what do you like Deadpool?
I don't remember how I got started or why I started liking it. I just read her comics and then went off to go see the movie, and that kind of helped too.
Yeah.
I gave her all my comics. I love him. He's just so much fun, and he's not too strict on any of the rules, so it's, he can go from thing to thing, serious to comedic, and he stops things.
A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people sadly think Deadpool is just a chimichanga joke over and over again, and it's all really not that.
You also know that the chimichangas, he actually ended up ordering an enchilada.
Yeah. Yeah, the only reason he says chimichanga is because he likes the sound of it. Doesn't really love it, he just he loves the name of it. But what I love is that when I read Volume 1, Volume 2 of Deadpool and some of his other comics, you see how fucked up he gets and how fucking sad it is to be Deadpool. Remember there's one arc where he's trying not to kill, and then the split personality person is like, no, kill people though. But I don't want to. Don't do it though. And it's like, no. Uh-oh. Now we're going to die. Oh! Look at that!
Yes!
Let me see if I can get that. It stood.
It fell like that.
One more.
Oh!
Let me see.
Oh.
There you go.
Yes!
It fucking fell like that. That's fucking cool. You don't plan those shit. That's fucking funny. But yeah, one of my favorite moments of it is when Copycat finds him, and it's like, yeah, my face is kind of getting fucked up. I need your help. And it's like, all right, I'll save you. And then, sadly, she doesn't. And then everybody, which I thought that was going to be Veronica's in the movie where she was going to turn to Copycat because that's what her storyline happens in the comics. But nah. So I'm wondering if she is.
They're going to do that the next movie.
Yeah, I hope so, because I thought that when she was put in that thing, I thought, oh, here it comes. She's going to turn to Copycat, maybe. Right. But nothing that happened. But still, the movie was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. With the budget they had had fun with it.
Yes. Honestly, I think the budget's what helped because it kept them from focusing too much on the big effects and more on Deadpool himself.
Yeah. I enjoyed that he's like, they forget the bag of guns only because it's a budget thing. And it's hilarious. And then you have the little nitbits like Bob the Minion.
Yes,
Oh yeah, I was so happy.
I was so happy to see him.
Bob? Wade? It's like, oh, cool. They already established them. Yes. That's awesome. So
and they're bringing in Cable in the second.
Yeah.
I mean, he promised it. He has to give us Cable. Deadpool and Cable was actually my first introduction. I bought the omnibus, and that was my introduction to Deadpool.
Yeah, same here, because I was reading the Civil War part when they were like doing that, and Deadpool Deadpool. I always love when he's always talking to his double personalities in his head. That's why he's always talking. It's just so fun. So for you, what was your favorite part of it? Well, you said you read the comics. Favorite part of Deadpool? Mine was, of course, the Veronica loss where she killed by Sabretooth. Fuck that guy.
Let me think. Oh gosh, it's been a while. I can't remember a specific moment now, but I can't think of anything at the moment. But I just
You just love Deadpool.
Yeah, I just love
everything
Deadpool.
he does. Anything?
I honestly like the cast of characters he picks up. Just the whole how he brings them together and becomes friends with them, and you can see it's almost like personal growth, except it's Deadpool, and he can't actually do it. But at the same time, he cares so much.
Because he's actually trying to be a good guy, but he is.
Actually, I have something for you. Spider-Man. He had a crossover with Spider-Man at one point, and they had Hitman Monkey.
Oh yeah, and he's just staring at him. He's like Hitman Monkey.
Yeah.
What is that? It's a monkey in a suit that kills people.
Yes.
I'm not lying. They look the panel is just like that and just so hilarious. I remember that.
Yes, but actually, I like the speech Spider-Man gave him at the end. It was all about how, Spider-Man did not become a hero in a day, because Deadpool was complaining, I save all these people and they're praising you. And Spider-Man's like, I didn't do this in a day. It took me years and years. And if you're actually serious about this and not just trying to get accolades, you're going to have to stick with it. And the fact it actually seemed Deadpool understood. He got it from Spider-Man. So yeah, I really loved that whole speech in there.
Yeah. No, it's good. Deadpool. Every time that Deadpool meets Spider-Man, I feel like that's always a fucking treat. It's always great because both of them are very smart asses, and just hearing Spider-Man being outwitted, like not outwitted, but meeting someone that has a bigger smart ass than he does, and him being the serious character is always hilarious.
But that makes Spider-Man play a straight man.
But I was gonna say, Deadpool. I also wish they touched upon, but of course you can't do that with a mainstream movie. But Deadpool is not really a good guy. We know that because of what he did to that friend of Blind Al when she escaped that one time.
Oh, you know what? I actually haven't been able to get far enough back to meet Blind Al in the comics. Because, I buy back, but good Lord, she was what, 15, 20 years ago?
You want me to tell you what happens, or you want to wait?
I know he locked her in a room with a bunch of sharp stuff. And which, it doesn't need to be the dark, she can't see.
And also, in the movie, she was a roommate, but in the comics, sadly, she was kidnapped by Deadpool.
Oh! That explains how she got in there. I was wondering who would actually be with Deadpool at that time.
Yeah, it was sad because, like I said, do you want me to spoil it or no?
Go for it.
Okay. So, Weasel actually meets Blind Al. And Weasel asks Blind Al, why don't you just run away, whenever he's doing his thing. And she tells him, cages don't always have bars. And he tells her a story about a man that she met in her younger age, a big man, strong man, that she almost just fell in love with, but as just a friendly kind of thing. So one day she just goes out when he's out there in the other side of the world, finds a bus, goes to him, and once he reaches him, she made sure that no one was following. She made sure that no one was there, even though she's a blind woman. She made sure of all this.
Right.
So she goes up to the steps of his house, and then you hear a familiar voice. It's like, "Hey, Blind Al," "Hey, Al, how you doing?" And it's Deadpool.
Ooh.
Then once he opens the door, you hear a whimper from a man who should never be able to do that whimper. Deadpool actually made that man's dogs eat him alive to show Blind Al that she can never escape from him. And then Weasel's like, oh my god. And then she goes, that's why cages don't always have to have bars.
Right.
And that made me go, holy, how the fuck can I like this guy? But yeah, he suffers from dementia. He suffers from bipolarism. He suffers from schizophrenia. And you just feel bad for this guy because he just wants to do good, but he's just never had a good role model. He was tortured when he was a kid, raped when he was a kid, psychologically broken in the military, and then destroyed for the Weapon X program.
Yeah.
So you feel this guy has some trauma. And when you see that he's trying to be a good guy, you want him to succeed.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, you didn't know about that, right?
No, I did not. I had not gotten that far back.
Keep going, because once you read that, it's like, oh, Deadpool, oh god, how can I still like you? Because you still tried to be a good. There's actually a scene where he has all his friends there, and he tells them, do you guys really hate me? And they just shoot him. That's it.
I've read that one, yes.
I was like, what the fuck? And he just realized, he finally snaps, like, maybe I'm not such a nice guy.
Wasn't that what preceded the whole arc where he was trying to commit suicide and like he was getting the Hulk upset to try and get him to kill him?
I believe so, when he just went to, like, I fucking hate my life.
Yeah. No, like he went through all those links.
I love the idea that one time, I remember there's an arc I haven't read where he actually became mortal, like he now can die. And when he was about to, he's like, yay! And it's like, no, I love life. I want to succeed.
Yes.
And he gets training from Taskmaster and shit. That's fucking cool. So yeah, Deadpool. Yeah, I love Deadpool because he's a character that he knows he's a comic book character.
Yes.
He knows that he's there, but he doesn't give a shit about it. But he still has fun with it. And sometimes like he realizes like my suffering is because of the creators, but I had to get through this, you know.
Well, that pulls into the whole dementia thing. Sometimes he knows that and sometimes he doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it just depends on which comic you're in that day.
And whenever you read a comic, my opinion is the best Deadpool is the subtleness of the fourth wall breaking, not just in your face. Hey guys, look at me, I'm in the camera. Ho 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 ho. No, I hate that. Like some of the movie did that, and I was like, sure, he's known for that now, so whatever. I mean, I'll let it slide. But one of my favorite scenes is when Deadshot, who's the only guy who likes Deadpool because he makes him laugh, tells him, he's like, hey Deadpool, how long has it been? And he's like, Volume 1, Issue 16. And he's just like, oh, okay.
Yes.
Like that subtleness is like, okay, that's fucking hilarious. Or whenever, oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Or whenever he's just like talking about real world stuff, and it's like, yeah, take that mask off, Spider-Man, and let's make fangirls like weep, or like let's make fangirls go crazy. You Tobey Maguire looking motherfucker. It's like just Spider-Man's like, what? Toby who? So those are the kind of subtleness that I love. They just get like they did that too when it's like I had to whose balls did I have to suck to get my own movie?
Oh yeah.
It smells like Polverine. Had to go down under. It's like, oh, that's fucking hilarious. My friend actually didn't get that joke, and it's like, you do know that actor's Australian, right? Oh goodness. It's always fun. It's always fun. So let's what brought you here to A-kon?
This time?
Yeah.
Well, this time around, instead of just wandering around buying stuff at the art gallery, we're all going to panels or something later today.
Cool.
And so.
You sound so excited.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. I've had bad experiences with panels so far.
Oh really? That's not good.
I've only been to like one or two because normally I just walk around and look at other people who dress up and all that stuff and.
I'm doing this.
Yeah. But I have higher hopes this time. Maybe.
Hope it goes all well to you then. I really hope so. Because like nothing, having a bad experience, the worst place to have a bad experience is a con where you pay to go.
Yeah.
I understand that, yeah. What about you, the con, why'd you come here?
Well, I've actually got a friend that's not on screen right here that flew down from New York. And so that's the friend that was carrying our stuff. And so that's a lot of it is that we're running around for that and showing her what A-kon's like, as well as we've been kind of wanting to do this since last A-kon when they had like 16, 20 Deadpools, and we're like, we can do that. Right. So that was also it.
Hopefully next year get a bunch of people doing the same thing, man.
That's the goal, as long as Fan Expo doesn't cross over it.
Here specifically, somewhere out there, I'll find you guys because that'll be fun.
Yes.
You're the ones with the mask, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they never took out the mask. I don't know who they are. Have you found any cool art of Deadpool? I found a few, and I can't wait to buy them. What about you?
I didn't see much actually down in the art gallery. It's mostly just like I don't know,
We were
some of the
in it
newest
for, like,
animes.
10 seconds.
That's true. We didn't really stop to look.
There's one. It's a pillow thing. Like he has a chimichanga with his open like chest, and he just plain out say it. It's like my other chimichanga is a penis, and it's like, oh my god, that's funny. It's like it's beautiful.
Have you seen the Thor, the one where he's with Thor and he's holding the hammer and he's going, I am worthy, and Thor's like, oh god, no.
Oh, yeah. When that one time when he was worthy, for some reason.
Well, I mean, if it just erases all the unworthiness one day, I mean.
I think I'm gonna go off soon.
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Oh,
it's just you that's gotta worry.
That's funny. All right, let's move on to the 18 plus questions. And quick question. This is the thing. Wait, I'm still in the question. What the fuck am I saying? Sorry. What fun but weird thing happened to you or that you saw at a con? Besides that.
Oh, weirdest thing.
Weird and fun thing.
I got tackled by 5 people who gave me a random hug. Like, I don't know, last time I was here. And there's just no reason. They hugged me and then ran away right afterwards.
Don't glomp people. Don't do that. That's rude. Don't do it. You could have died. And you weren't wearing Deadpool, so you could have died.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that, guys. That's funny though. But it's don't glomp people. Consent is for asking.
Probably sword fights.
Really?
Yes, because these swords are awesome and we can actually fight with them in the hall and only get slight glares from the security guards.
A little bit.
But getting massive sword fights between them, and then of course the occasional Spider-Man Deadpool dance off.
Oh, yeah. I want to see that.
Unfortunately, our good dancer is gone.
Oh. Give me 3 favorite characters. It could be anything from anywhere.
Oh, from like any genre or?
Anything.
Oh, goodness. Okay, let's say Geralt from the Witcher series?
Yes. Yeah. You have good taste.
Let me see. Okay, what was the previous thing I just I don't know, I feel like I'm just gonna all say video game stuff.
Yeah, you can-
okay, I guess Link, that's what I dressed up as like 2
Sweet.
months ago. And darn it, now I can't think of anything. I guess Overwatch, have you seen any of
Hell
that
yeah.
stuff? Genji is my favorite.
Genji, nice. This week they're having a Genji versus Hanzo kind of arcade thing.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really hard to play them. What about you? He has a nice ass, by the way.
It does.
Well, I am in the wrong company for this, but Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin, the current one, Damien.
Sweet. All right. Now here's the real question: who would you marry, kill, and sex only once?
Say again?
Who would you marry, kill, and sex only once? Out of those 3 characters you just said.
Let me think. I guess I'd marry Geralt because I like him the most.
Yeah, and he's depending on how he feels, he will be your partner for life.
Yeah. Let me think. Oh, see, I wonder, how does the killing work? Do they just die, or do I actually have to fight them?
No, they just die.
Okay, they
You have
just
the power
die.
to just destroy them forever. They're dead, gone.
I guess I'd have to kill Genji in that case.
He died once. He can do it again.
That's true. He'll come back, hopefully. I guess the last one would be Link.
That'd be a fun night.
Oh, God.
Or a funny night.
Well, marry Nightwing because data ass. Sex with Red Hood, and then kill Robin Damien because he's like 10.
We can age him up. We can age him up. Every time,
No, don't make this complicated on me. Kill him.
just kill him like everybody else did. God. That was
Go
sad.
back to Apocalypse. He'll be fine.
Yeah, why not?
Or his grandfather's Ra's al Ghul. Just dump him in the Lazarus pit.
The thing that just retcons everything, doesn't it? What is it? Okay. As Deadpool, who would you want him to be shipped with?
Oh, dear. I guess if I were going for like characters that he's interacting. Domino, is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, her probably.
Isn't she Cable's love interest?
Yeah, but shipping, not like realistic.
Yeah. It's a fan thing. Like Genji and Hanzo.
That's right. Oh, God. Ew.
Internet, shame on you.
Well, if we're just going shipping, Cable.
Cable?
Especially if it's tentacle Cable.
Tentacle cable? There's a tentacle cable?
Alternate universe where he lets the metal go all over the place and he gets tentacles.
Wow.
And Deadpool goes, ooh, I kind of like that.
I never know that was there. Oh, that's funny. All right. What would be Deadpool's fetish?
Fetish. Oh, jeez. I don't know.
Well, if you watch the recent movie, unicorns.
That's so weird, but it's true.
Though I hear that was actually supposed to be My Little Pony, so...
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Gross. But that's funny though.
I don't believe there are any rainbow dashes to creep out here.
All right. What is something you would like to do at a con and get away with it? It could be anything, and you can get away with it.
climb on things, probably.
Climb on things.
Photobomb everybody's pictures.
Getting hit over the head.
Yes.
That's the most like pranky thing I've heard. There's some that are really funny. like the one the most is like run around naked, basically. And I was like, you can do that at the rave, basically.
Dude, spandex. There's like, it hides nothing.
Right. All right. Now let's get a little bit serious. Like, let's get a little nice serious, because I actually want to ask this question to everybody I want to know. So in our community that's so big, we have fun, we have love, we have peace, but there's still some negativity in here. What is something you wish to change for it to become...
They're getting interviewed.
Oh, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. You're okay. Oh. What is something that you wish that our community would change to make it better?
Oh. I can't think of anything that really is just glaringly bad.
I'm a cripple and I don't get any negativity, so I don't notice any kind that really needs to change.
Okay.
I've been in this community for like 10 years now.
All right. That's okay. Like, for example, like the things I've noticed, and probably you haven't noticed, but things I noticed is people who are still creeping on people, things like that. Just things like that, like, and that notion. And have you ever seen it? Of course, hopefully, like, you talk to people and things like that and tell them to stop. And hopefully that never happens to y'all, you know, especially wearing spandex, especially being female, like, you know, hopefully you never experience that.
No.
So you tell these people, because if they do that, what is Deadpool going to do? What is Deadpool going to do to them?
Let them up. Oh,
There you go, you got it right.
Okay, there we go.
That's it. So now, for the last question, give me a number between 1 and 12.
7.
That, I believe, is taken. What was it, 11?
No. 7.35, 6, 7, 12, 10.
Give me a real number, please.
That is a real number.
That is a real number that I have on my list.
11, I guess.
11? Okay. Oh, cool. I don't have that yet. All right. This is for a shirt. You get a free shirt. So number 11. Who invented video games? A. Kojima. B. Ralph Baer. C. Miyazaki. Or D. Phil Fish.
A. Because Miyazaki is a movie producer. Really? Oh. Miyazaki Films!
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Who invented video games? You said A. Kojima.
I'm going with A because
I'll repeat the word.
mostly.
A. Kojima. B. Ralph Baer. C. Miyazaki. Or D. Phil Fish.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Phil Fish because that actually sounds kind of fun.
So it is not A and it is not D.
Oh.
It's between B or C.
Okay, whichever one wasn't Miyazaki.
You're right. It was Ralph Baer. He was a Jewish man who invented video games. Yeah.
Interesting.
A little bit of nitbit, right? You think that it was from Japan? No, Japan just knew how to make it better and creepier.
Hey, Mario.
Mario, true. All right, since you got the question right, go in here.
Believe it or not, I can actually see better this way.
Really? Interesting. Go for it. Just stick in there and just look for anything. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Titanfall. Anybody remember that?
Oh, man, I think I played that for like, I don't know.
1 hour.
I should have gotten there. I won my first 2 rounds. I was really happy. And then I just got bored. I just couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do beyond just... I mean, I guess that's
people.
most shooters, but still.
And then the mechs. Yeah, that game had a lot of potential. And now you're the correct owner of a shirt. Yay! Thank you very much, Deadpools. Oh, man, you keep falling. Thank you very much, Deadpools. Have a wonderful A-kon. And remember, say bye to the people. Remember to just have fun. Ah, fuck!